Nugget is all about some building of jumps with sand. So he's over here and building a monster truck track, I guess.
We even sprayed them down too.
Did you? Good job, buddy. You don't want to talk much though, do you? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I know some of you have asked about the car y'all have been seeing in the background. And today, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about the car and what the plans are for it. And kind of what we're doing today is stripping all the vinyl off of it. Yeah, let's get into what the car is. Yeah. It is this right here behind me, it's a 2012 Shaw. It was actually Buzzy Rudiman's car. We bought it from the fellow we put a body on for, Mr. Tim. And this car will actually be my dad's. And we haven't decided quite what we're gonna do with it quite yet. Whether we're gonna put a built motor in it, or if maybe we put a 602 crate motor in if we can find another one. And hopefully we can find a 602 because it'll give me an opportunity to run a little bit more local, and Dad will be able to race it as well at some of these other tracks like 311. He really enjoys racing at 311, but ultimately Dad wanted to give modifieds another shot, so here it is. Got him a really good deal on this thing. Tim took care of us, pretty much came with everything but a motor and a seat. And yeah, so we got a little bit of work to do on it. Got to get the motor in it. We either have to find a 602 for it, or we have a 383 we can put into it. And got to build a front bumper for it, and a nose. Really simple stuff. But yeah, so I'm excited about this. Excited to have my dad back in a modified, because this is the class we love. You know, obviously my dad actually enjoys the late models and stuff, but we just can't afford to race late models. It's very expensive. We barely afford to do what we do now. But yeah, so we'll do a little walk around of the car. Autumn's busy stripping vinyl off of it, and yeah. So like I said, this is a 2012 Shaw, and somebody's done a little bit of work to it on the front. I'm not sure who did it. I know that Buzzy and them had redone the front, the horns for a different style bumper, but we're going to put one of our bumpers on it and nose as best we can. But yeah, we just do a little walk around so y'all can see what we're looking at. Don't be looking at my hottie. But yeah, she's got the quarter panel already done. We're going to set y'all up on time lapse and let y'all watch her knock this thing out. She enjoys doing it. I hate doing it. Dad hates doing it. She's got that whole quarter panel done right there in about 30 minutes, and this is what I got done in 30 minutes. So she's definitely better at this than I am. Alright, Autumn's got quite a bit done here. She said she had to fix my mess. I think she's gonna try to get this whole side done tonight. She got the sail panel, roof cap, and the quarter done. Nugget's having him a little fit. I think he might be ready for dinner and a nap. But she's coming along. Sorry about the time lapse before it actually was a time lapse. I kind of messed up the camera again. You have that on them big jobs. What's up, y'all? We are back out here in the shop, and I'm gonna go through these valves one last time. I'm just not very comfortable with setting valve lash right now. It's a work in progress. Mr. Larry taught me how to do it the last time we did it, and we got our match set to the standard Harlan Sharp rockers in, so I threw them on the other side. But anyhow, I've already fired up, let it get a little bit of heat in it, you know, and now we're gonna start adjusting these bad boys. I'm adjusting them to 25 thousandths, which is what the motor builder told me, what the engine builder told me to set them at. All I'm using is a 7/32 T-handle, 5/8 wrench, and then my dad's trick little feeler gauges for actually setting valves. So appreciate him letting me borrow them. But we're going to start at number 1, work our way to number 8, and then, you know, go on from there through the firing order and just rotate the motor 90 degrees at a time. And that's the easiest way I've ever seen anybody do it. That's how Mr. Larry's always done it. So my balancer's marked in quarters, or in other words, every 90 degrees it's marked, and that's where you set your valve lash. Alright, so I got her up to number 1, compression. I got the spark plug out, and I just have my finger on there, bump the motor over with a little remote starter button, and now we're going to get into adjusting them. I just take a feeler gauge here, throw them in there. That one's super loose. That one's pretty perfect right there. So here we go. We're going to bust this one down, tighten it up, and a little bit of pressure on this feeler gauge, right about there. Lock it down. That's what we're looking for. This one can stand to be tightened up just a little bit more. Oh yeah, there we go. That's how I like them. So the biggest thing for me that makes me a little bit uncomfortable about doing these valves is actually just the feel, you know, how to know when it's too tight or when it's good. I've been working on it for a couple years now, honestly, but Mr. Larry finally just told me, like, hey, you just got to go after it, you know. They're going to bump this thing over 90 degrees now. So now I should be able to go to number 8 and set them where it's at. The number 8's top dead center's up, but it's up right now. Alright, those are perfect. Now we'll just continue the sequence, and I'll let y'all get on the time lapse. Alright guys, y'all can see right there, found a poly lock that was cracked, and it's cracked pretty far up there, so I went ahead and replaced them and put all the regular poly locks back on. We tried to put the taller poly locks like this on there, because we were going to try to put stud girdles on it, but this set of heads, if y'all been, you know, following the channel for a little while, y'all know that Pontiac 867 heads, I found out you have to run the offset rockers and all that kind of stuff. Well, this particular set of heads, somebody's actually moved the studs in it, so you don't have to run offset rockers, which is good because I can run a standard Chevrolet rocker, but the stud girdles just barely don't line up. It's human error, you know, but is what it is. We're going to roll with what we got, and I think we'll be all right after talking to the guy up there that builds the rock arms at Harlan Sharp, and he said that with his rock arms and his poly locks and all 7/16 studs, I should be able to turn this thing all day, you know, up to about 7,800 RPMs and not hurt a thing. So I'm gonna chance it, and it's not. He said it's not really worth having a custom set of stud girdles made. And after he told me about what it would cost me, I agree with him. My pockets ain't so deep, so we're gonna roll with what we got and just take care of the motor and make sure we stay on top of these valves. And I'm glad I went back through all of them instead of just that one side, because I found that poly lock that was busted. So we're about to fire this thing up and you know, just let it get a little bit of heat in them, and then I'm gonna go back through all the valves again and check over. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out here today. We got Autumn working on a little project for me. She's making some tool holders, I guess is what you'd call them. We're gonna take some of these, I think they're called like anti-fatigue mats from Harbor Freight, and she's gonna cut them out so all our tools stay in place in the pit cart. And while she's doing that, I'm gonna do the fun job of tire work. As y'all can see, we got plenty of tires to mess around with, and got to figure out what we want to do with them. So we're gonna get on some tire work so we can go racing this coming up weekend out at Halifax. Gonna figure out what we got for tires and go from there. Whoa, what are you doing?
Snacking on the job.
There ain't no snacking on the job around here, okay?
There is when I cook dinner.
Whoa, we ain't cooked yet?
No, but
Hey,
if you want dinner, you gonna let me snack.
Get back to work. No, she's got the first mat cut out in the hole. She did pretty good on it, so we're gonna let her be. Put her on time lapse and let her do what she does.
Oh.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I keep freaking screwing that up. Got one drawer done. Looks amazing, just like my wife. We also got some help that showed up. Jamin and Heather came to hang out. Nugget is all about some building of jumps with sand. So he's over here and building a monster truck track, I guess.
He even sprayed them down, too.
Did you? Good job, buddy. You don't want to talk much, though, do you?
Here, I got some tools for you. We got you one of these.
Yeah, if anybody needs any, like, shadow tools, we got plenty of them. Buddy, what Daddy teach you? Say, leave that left front at home. We don't need it around here in these parts, huh? Nugget say he's gonna leave that left front at home. Yeah, leave that thing at home, buddy. That's right. All right, so Miss Autumn Jane has got us hooked up. We got everything in here with all the half-inch drive stuff. You really don't use too much. All the 3/8 drive or Allen sockets, ratchets, extensions. All our big wrenches. This one just she's gonna float around. All these, the smaller wrenches. All the pliers, which y'all already have seen, but they are perfect. None of them move anywhere. Couldn't have done it without you.
You really couldn't.
I don't have the
Not have
patience.
been able to do that.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Now you just have to do
Wrench.
the hammer drawer and the junk drawer. Which, should the junk drawer? I don't know. But we probably will for like the big stuff. But anyways, she reminded me to throw that in this video, so it's gonna be in here. See y'all later. All right, so we got our little scuff plates on. Jamin did a little work on them. The wallet will kind of just made a bore so he could get all the way through there. I'm glad he's got patience for stuff like that. And then before they got here, I'd started making a brace to put in there. As you can see it under here, just to keep the hood from buckling, because it's got this bent or arch in it. And when I hemmed the inside of the air cleaner hole, it kind of sunk in. So she's looking right now. Jamin was like, you know what, we need to make that into black. So we kept it in black. That's why I keep the old fella around. Now they're playing oh, that was a good one. Yeah, we done made a mess around here. Got all the tires ready to go. I ran out of tire wrap, so I'm gonna have to buy some. But got these 3 growing because they're 26.5, but the way tire shortages are, that's what we gotta do. What we gotta run with. So I got on the way out here to Bobby Taylor Oil Company here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. One of our new partners for the 2022 season. They can help you with anything VP Racing products, and you know, we use their oil and their fuel, and we're on the way out here to get a couple of drums, and they also have tires as well. Don't forget about those, and they can take care of y'all, so go out there and check them out. They're located in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And they kind of do more than just fuel and oil as well. They can get you any parts you want, I'm pretty sure. I order all my sheet metal from them, but that's where we're headed. We're gonna go pick up a drum of Late Model Plus and get ready for the weekend. Got a few little errands to run today, and it's just us. It's a boys' day, I reckon. Ain't that right, Bubba? You back there playing with some monster trucks. All right, fellas, we got this trick little spoiler here made. Got the Nothing But Dirt on it. The number, Jamie even made the middle support. Actually, kind of copied the front of the car. That's pretty sweet. And then, of course, we got the JB on it. Here, and we're trying to get this spoiler mounted. We got to do that and then build the upper bumper bar on the front, and should be ready to go for this weekend. Philip and I made a trip out to Bobby Taylor Oil Company and picked up a drum of racing fuel. So we're ready to go there. Appreciate Bobby Taylor's, or David Taylor, always, you know, having what we need in stock. And he's only like 30 minutes away. So if anybody in the Fayetteville area needs any VP Racing products, make sure you give him a holler. And yeah. guys, we got this spooler on, and it needs a little bit of fine tuning on the sizing, but you know, just for sending him a couple measurements off the car last night late, he knocked this thing out of the park. And Jamin, I appreciate you, man. This thing is bad to the bone, and nobody else out there will have anything like it. You know, he took the time and put some real thought into making these sides here where the center spoiler brace. This is actually the hood, nose, and roof line from the car. So it's special for the car, special just for me. And of course, he knocked it out with putting the old Nothing But Dirt on there. And man, this man does so much for me, and I appreciate him. He's like having I guess like a, not another dad, but maybe like a big brother or an uncle. But anyhow, I really appreciate it. I can't wait to get some pictures of this thing on the track. I'm gonna flip y'all around so y'all can check it out. But drop down in the comments. Sorry, my shop's it's a little small, but drop down in those comments and let us know what you think about this thing. I think it turned out awesome. I told him we need to do like a little wrap on the car, and you know, I think it'd be pretty cool. But you know, this thing, as far as, you know, just the wrap, the spoiler, everything's knocked right out of the park. And yeah, so can't wait to go up to Halifax this weekend and you know, get this thing some pictures on the track. I don't care if I finish dead last, as long as I keep it in one piece. And I'll be like that for a little while, and then once it's got its first dent, we'll let her eat. But I done told him to make a couple extra right rear spoiler sides and the little break-offs, because hey, we're gonna put that thing on the top and let her eat. All right, so we got a couple gears on the way. Hopefully they'll get in time. And then got some parts for the toter on order. I actually found like a AC to DC converter. Actually, Jamin found it and he sent it to me. But we got that on order. Got some tire covers on order. Got all the tires ready. Oil's changed. Went and picked up fuel for Mr. David today. And yeah, so we're pretty much ready. Just got to load up. Got to wash the car because it's pretty dirty from sitting in the shop. And, you know, I didn't have a chance to really get a good deep clean on it. And I know everybody's like, oh, it's a dirt track car. I like my stuff to be clean because it lasts longer. The more dirt you can keep out of, you know, your bearings and your heims and all that, the longer it's going to last and the less wear will be taken on them. But so the plans for the weekend are going Halifax Friday and practice, race Saturday, and then Monday morning I'm gonna wake up really early and I'm gonna drive up to Maryland and pick up I'm gonna pick up a 602 for Dad's car, which y'all see in the beginning of this video. Autumn got it ready for some decals. We're just gonna throw some numbers on it, and I'll be driving it a little bit, and my dad will be driving it. We're gonna build a 602 car. That way we can race a little bit of local stuff. With the fuel prices, you know, $5 a gallon, even though I got a really good sponsor that helps out with the fuel in the hauler, Mr. Mike, and I appreciate that, but I don't want to run him dry either. So we're going to try to do some local racing as well as a little bit of traveling. So we're definitely going to be at Potomac twice this year. I'd really like to go down to East Bay. They're having a pretty good payout down there. I believe I want to say it's the end of April. But anyhow, I'd like to go down there before they shut that track down. Maybe make a trip to Hagerstown. There's a lot of tracks that I want to go to and get some, like, I like trying new tracks, you know. I like traveling. The wife likes to travel, so that's what we're going to do. And we got the means to travel now, as well as, like I said, Mr. Mike adds probably one of the coolest sponsors you could ever get is someone to help you out getting to the racetrack. I mean, I got a lot of people helping me out this year. You know, Jay with Axius, he's helping me get my motor back from Mr. Earl Ramey. I think we're still waiting on pistons on that. And then, you know, Atwell Exterior Services, he's helping me out this year, along with Hugo Auto Sales. He helped me out, helped me get a new suit, and maybe I can be a little bit safer. And, you know, we got Race for Heroes helping me out with some tires this year. We'll actually introduce y'all to Mike Evok at Halifax. He'll be there racing in his late model with the Steel Block Bandits. And yeah, so I'm going to close this video out here. I'm going to go through the car one more time. I mean, nut and bolt everything. I get like this at the beginning of the season every time. And I know I've already had the car on the track. But, man, I'd hate to go out there and something stupid happen. And, you know, just I don't want anything that I can prevent to happen. So we're going to go through the car one more time, make sure nothing got missed, nothing got misplaced. Everything's good to go. And let her eat. And that's what we're going to do. So, anyhow, we got some pretty cool stuff happening here on the channel. And, you know, this year's going to be full of racing. We're going to be trying to race every weekend we can. So, if y'all want to see it, y'all drop down. Y'all hit that subscribe button. And I really appreciate it if y'all would do that. And y'all been killing it lately. So, drop a comment. Let us know what you think of the spoiler. Let us know what you think of anything that we can do or I can do to maybe gain some more subscribers or anything like that. And just drop down there, and if there's something y'all want to see or some questions y'all have, maybe I can do like a Q&A or something like that for y'all. But yeah, drop down the comments, light them up, and make sure to like this video. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all later.